Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Borussia Gladbach. Today we're going to have the end of what is the Champions League going up against United. We're down in aggregate 4-1. It's going to be a tough hill to climb. And then I am going to make an executive decision, and this is why we're going to make it, is that we drew Bayern in the cup. It's unfortunate. It also means that I don't think we're going to play him in the league game here. So we're going to play United, and then we're going to go all the way up and play Bayern. That kind of sets us up for the last three games of the season against Cologne, Dortmund, and Augsburg next episode, if we're in a race to the top of the league. What the league looks like right now is 2 points between us, Dortmund, and Bayern. So Bayern's at 57, we're at 55, Dortmund's at 55. Then you have Wolfsburg at 54 points. So very close. A lot of implications with this. Who Bayern plays actually. So us, Heidenheim, Bayer Leverkusen, Schalke, Stuttgart, Hoffenheim, and Werder. So what we're looking for is for them to lose or draw. Draw would be a good thing. We also play them once, so we need to get a win there. We have an injury to Felix Nemecha. Nothing crazy, just blisters from training. He'll be fine. And then we also had our youth candidates. So they said this is a 4-star intake. Obviously, we're going to see how they do in the game. But full is Joel Inau. Looks like a pretty good player. Is injury prone, but I mean, with good heading out here, he's 5'10" with good heading. I mean, this man I think can get us something. He just needs to grow a lot more. Marcelo Tavares. Well, he's fickle. I think this is a good spot. We'll just have to get this fickle out of him when it comes to training. Scott Wright, the American, coming over. He is a German national also, so let's have that. Good natural fitness, balance, agility. I think he can be growing into something pretty decent. Consistency needs some more, though, so there's that. And then Ivan Kosic. Good aggression. I think this, I wish he did have, actually, as a better team. Ooh, teamwork too. This is an advanced playmaker through and through if we can get his passing up. And it's at 13. I think he could be pretty good. We're looking at good talents here. Nothing crazy that we're seeing, but we'll probably have to fill the ranks. Those are our top 4 for our elite and top talents. We'll see how everyone else plays. Here we go. Man United, Champions League. We're going to come through and we have to play with... Actually, why are we playing like this? Oh, because there was an injury. That's right. We've been playing like this, actually, which is fine. Okay, what we're also going to do, though, is play balanced. See if we can win this game. Let's try it. Let's do it. This is a tough hill to climb. A really tough hill to climb. Let's see. All right, here's a chance for us, and that's back to Danvalik. Looking around, Newhaas. Up to Menokone, to Kamari. To Ply. Ply misses it wide right. We could have used that. We're trying to claw back from a 3-goal deficit, and that could have been the way to make it 2. A good movement here by United. Rashford, Martinez playing a little play back and forth. Sabiri. I think he made a little contact. Kuzmara up to Sancho, up to Delo. Delo getting tracked. Takes it in the corner. Kuzmaro that went through a guy's legs, and there's Marcus Rashford. Ah. Go very attacking. Come on. Good movement. We have very good movement of the ball. It's just our finishing is not the greatest right now. Scully plays it in. Manukone play up. Sabiri cross in. Gruda just cannot finish it. That's 2 goals that we should have finished, and we've missed both. Come on. Someone's going to win this. Back post. Martinez does head it away, but our guy's offsides there. Rashford up to Kuzmaro. There's Sancho through ball. Rashford's offsides. Well, this didn't go as well as I had hoped. I'm trying to put in a respectable game here, and we're getting... Oh, come on. That's from behind. Even if United was down a man, I doubt it matters. He looked off sides. He's probably not. So, this hurts. Um... Come on. Okay. 7-2. What a good ball. Come on. It's not there. I just don't know what to say. Okay, let's see if this cup game goes any better. Because that was bad. 4-1 in both. 8-2 aggregate. And our failures, listen to analyze this really fast because this is probably going to be a quick game as well. So analyzing this out of both of these games, Rashford had 2 goals there. I think Rashford had the goals in both of them. Yeah. Marcus Rashford was the one that beat us at this point in both of these games. That's what it comes down to. What we need to look at is statistically how we are looking in the data hub. So pressure is the issue. We were really efficient, but efficient doesn't necessarily mean better. We get more chances with this DM. Okay. Our attacking efficiency is the issue. Our pass percentages are not great. Our tackling. Our shot percentage. Really? I don't think that's very unusual. We're being wasteful in shooting. We're not clinical. Okay. So I think we need to get better when it comes to actual shots. We're being very wasteful in how we are actually approaching everything. Okay, so what we're going to play is I'm going to play Weigl in the back like this. Because I think Weigl could be a better one in the back for this game. Let's go 3. We'll get this rest, and yeah, I'll be back with the Bayern Munich Cup game, and hopefully we can keep going. All right, so we've had a bunch of games since that United matchup in the Champions League, and well, what we've come down to is a 3-1 loss to Bayern Munich. We're just not there. I think earlier in the season, we also lost 1-0, so I mean, can you beat a team 3 times in a season? Maybe, but we'll have to see what we can do. Then next we went on and beat Red Bull Leipzig 5-3. That was a good one there. Nagomu came off the bench. Actually, he played in this one. Had 2 goals. Playa had 2 goals and one by Dejan Kamari, who's been playing pretty well for us. Freiburg 2-0. 2 goals by Brejan Gruda up top. And then a big rout against Eintracht Frankfurt. 2 for Dejan Kamari. 1 for Play, Gruda, and Nagomu coming off the bench. In this one, though, we've also had our best Wonder Kids, or at least top 50 in Europe-wise. Well, Kamari's on that list. He's been doing an absolute amazing job at this point. I mean, you can't really go wrong with 12 goals, 11 assists from midfield. I mean, that's fantastic for that. Then the other one is Brejan Gruda. He is likely going to be the best young player under 19 at this point in the league. Perfectionist. He's doing absolute work. I mean, what more could you want from this? Because the man is putting down work. 20 goals, 5 assists in 33 games. And then sub, which has been good. We're all rested up for this game. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to try to do it. One thing we are trying to do as well is we're trying to train up this tactic. We are actually almost there. So you know what? This is a Bayern game. Bayern Munich. We are going to make a couple changes. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Siberia is going to be up top. I think we're not going to use Plea because we need more speed. Actually, Plea is a speed up there. Gruda is going to be up here. We're going to get Kamari in up top. And Kamari is going to be here. We're going to have a defensive midfielder just on support. And who are we going to put in that as that defensive midfielder? I think we will put... Where's he at? Well, this has to be Evaldi. And then, where is he? Weeks and Mitch has been playing well, but that's not who I'm looking for. What? Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Oh, he's already here. Can Kamari tackle? He can't. Pick a play. We're going to go with this. Manakone is going to come up and be the deep line playmaker. Sabari is going to be the DM at this point. And we're going to come in with 2 wingback supports. And we're going to come in with a cautious cautious one. Now, I don't want to play for set pieces. Let's play it through. Let's just play out of the defense and go from that. Let's also have a higher press line. So we're playing more over the top. I want you to drop off more so we don't get hit from the back. And I want you to go standard press. We don't want to press forward and get caught in the back. So this is how we're going to play. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe we should Julian Feichel out here, to be honest. We do have a promise. So maybe we play like this. To be honest, this. And our two subs is Sabiri, Nagomu, Newhouse, Frederick, and Felix Nemecha. Those are our 5 subs there. Especially in penalty making. Nagomu's not the greatest at penalties. Neither is Newhouse. But Felix Nemecha is good at it. And I think we turn that into like some moves that we might need. Okay, so this is what we're going to play. We're going to see how we're going to attack this. Deep lying forward for Ply might be a pretty good one. While I would like an advanced playmaker, I'm going to have a midfield. Gruder's going to be up top. Okay. It's going to be about playing solid. We are competent and fluid against a good Bayern team. So let's... It did work last time. It hasn't worked the last 2 times playing in the formation. So... vertical tiki-taka. Let's do it. I'm very, very concerned. I'm in danger, is what I should be saying. Okay, let's see how this works. We are defending DFB Pokal champions. And, of course, we got to deal with Harry Kane, Osalia, and Gappo. We're just mimicking their formation. Obviously, they're going to be better at it than we are. In reality, can we have Scully be... I'm going to have a Scully on a wing back on defense. The idea with that is we come out with a 4 front in the first place. And we'll see if Nets can affect the ball up here. Good ball up. We're not going to win it. Now look at this defense. This is what I'm saying. 4 good. Nets is back here. So Nets did get back after the attack. Weigel's assaulting up. Scully has this good 4 shell here. Or really it's just a 5 shell. And he misses it. We're playing good against these 3, and they're pushing up Kamara as a Segundo Volante to hover around this area. We'll likely also see Harry Kane drop back in the middle as well. Okay. You guys are doing very well right now. Let's keep up the time. Capo there is going to go out to Mazzarri. We're going to put pressure on Kane immediately. We're over the top. We're playing everything in the back. This here is not particularly helpful with those. We're still getting bullied in the center. Davies could crash down. We're trying to match up one-on-one with them. Davies makes a good move. And that's over. If we can go to penalties, we might be able to hold this. Come on, Nets. Stick with it. A lot of defenders in the middle. I like it. That's just a good shot. Now, is that a severe injury? He wants to stay on. Let's see how it affects him going into... Oh, we've already hit the half. Overtime. The thing with that is Kamari is actually not a great penalty taking guy, so let's just take him out at this point. Let's put in Sabiri. We'll play that Scully. And that's good marking up. Who is that down here? Let's play marking up Davies. Gamblik does save it. It's offside, so. Use our first sub to get Kamari off the field. Okay, we have to think about who could be out here. So Scully needs to come out. Nagomu can play that for Scully. He's not going to be the greatest, but we'll push him to support. Now, we do have Felix Nemecha that can come in here. How good is Weigl? Weigel's not going to be great. Let's put Manu Kone over here. Let's get Felix Nemecha in as the DM. Marvin Frederick needs to come in. Do we have any... Actually, let's not disturb that portion. Who else has good penalty taking? It's 11, 8, 12, and 10. Do I have a good penalty taking side? If I were to go to it. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Is there 4? It's probably going to be Manu Kone. Yeah, it's Manu Kone is going to get it. Unless there's a better one in here. 7, 7. Shade might come in. I'm thinking. So could Grant... Okay, let's keep those last 2 subs. If we need to do it, we'll likely do it in the middle. But we'll do it in the last bit that we know we're going to go into. It does go to penalties. I do like Felix Nemecha, though, as a DM. Do we want to go to penalties? Not really. But... penalties gives us the best chance at doing something. Saying he's going to put that in. I'm going to put another body up. What am I doing? Just go to this. We're going full attack. We had a good spot. Let's also make a couple of changes up top. Let's put Superi up here. Let's put Nemecha up here. Newhouse and probably Scheiden. Nagomu pay forward. He can, but so pressing forward, then let's get in Scheid out here. That's unfortunate. We were playing for penalties because we just could not hold it. Gave up a goal in the 79th minute. Anything can happen in penalties, but I think that fluke win that we had in year one, I think it was just that. It was a fluke win. We are still pretty far from Bayern. And what I mean by fluke win is, can you look at, I think you have to go back here for whatever reason. Past meetings. So this 2-0 win that we had in the first game of the Bundesliga, I think this was a fluke. Because after that was 5-2 loss, 1-1 draw, 3-1 loss, 1-0, 3-1, 1-0. It's just us not being able to get through that defense and that formation and being able to score goals. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We do get 2.78 million, but at the end of the day, we will not have a chance at a back-to-back DFB Pokal. What that also means is last 3 games, let's preview it. So, last 3 games, the race is between us, Wolfsburg, Dortmund, and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich plays Stuttgart, Hoffenheim, and Werder to end the year. I don't think they've lost any of those before. Stuttgart was a win. Hoffenheim was a win. SV Werder was a win pretty comfortably for them. They will likely win out. What does that mean? Well, Dortmund's the only one that's there. We need a slight miracle of some kind. Dortmund's played one extra, actually no, because they play us in one of the games. They play Wolfsburg, who's below us, who's in 4th. So that has implications. The one against us has implications for them. And then Heidenheim. So those are Dortmund's 3 games. Wolfsburg's 3 games are against, obviously, Dortmund. Wolfsburg takes on then Augsburg and Bochum. So with Augsburg and these guys play right here. Dortmund, they beat Augsburg. It was 1-0, and then they tied Bochum. So, I mean, we have to win all 3 games. Our 3 games are Cologne, Dortmund, and Augsburg. So, a little bit of implications here, but Cologne and Augsburg, if we win those, I think we are in. Unfortunately, what it means for the rest of the table is that, well, if we can get these 3 points, we have Champions League football locked in, which means it's a top 4 finish. What sucks for Bayern Leverkusen is that in the coefficients, it's England and Spain. It's not going to be Germany this year like it was last year. That means Bayern Leverkusen is going to be playing likely in the Europa League. And it sucks for them. Same thing for Schalke and Red Bull Leipzig, who's in the Champions League. Last year, for the first relegated team, it is Belgium here. They are going to be relegated down. I do not know if they're going to have any players that I really want or care about. They haven't scored a lot of goals this season. Really on the older part. For those that have. When it comes to assists, there's nothing there. Maybe for the past select, but there's just nothing there. Average ratings, the best one, Noah's not there as well. So it just comes down to the point that, well, we're going to see Bochum down. Cologne is likely also going to be sent down. They are 9 points behind. So we're going to lose one of our rivals. That's going to be unfortunate for us because we're not going to be able to play Cologne. Good keeper too. For the goals, not a lot of goals. Starting to see the trend with a couple of the relegated teams. Thielman looks like a decent prospect. That's 33 to 50 million though. Not poised to spend that much. Comes down with the fact that there's just no goals happening for the two teams. The other one that's looking at least a playoff, and it's a tie between these, is Werder and HSV. HSV is trying to keep themselves up at the top. Werder at 27 points. We'll see exactly what's going on now. The tie goes to HSV by a long shot. So it's going to come down to points. It's going to come down directly to points. Werder, who do they play? Hoffenheim, Mainz, and Bayern Munich. Ooh. That is going to be difficult for them. Cologne plays us. Not Cologne. HSV. HSV plays Mainz, Bochum, and Augsburg. So essentially the same teams. They do not play each other. But that is interesting. Pretty much the same teams. Mainz is here at mid-table. Hoffenheim is 14th. The other one plays, I think, Wolfsburg, and the other one plays Heidenheim. So still not going to be an easy road for them whatsoever. For us, though, that is going to do it. In Monday's episode, we are going to wrap up the season. No cup challenge at the end. We haven't got the whole thing for the transfer window for next year. It's at least going to be 24.55 million. It'll likely be probably around that 40 mil mark to 50 like we had this year. We didn't really sign anyone that would cause any clauses. We had a couple that are on here. Danivalik, we had one, and a couple profits for if we sell someone. But other than that, everything was essentially back for before the series. So there's that. Same thing with the inn. A lot of it is stuff that was before everything. So we don't have a lot of clauses bringing in money, taking out money, anything like that. So I think we're pretty solid with this. We'll get to see what ultimately we're given. We have 12 million in the bank. So that's with all the upgrades. We still have 12 million in the bank. Last season, we had the same finish. It was like third or fourth with that. So we're going to have an extra 12 million. So maybe they'll give us a little bit more with that. We could probably also request it. You never know. So thank y'all for joining me. I will see you guys on Monday to finish up year 2. Later, guys.